night, the Lakers were in Minnesota, where they took on the Timberwolves. And after getting off to a quick start, making 9 of their first 10 shots, the Lakers cooled considerably and ended the first half down by 5. In the fourth quarter, the Lakers took a 4-point lead, but the Wolves battled back, and the Lakers lost another close one. Struggling to overcome the loss of the great forward Horace Grant, the once mighty Chicago Bulls have slid to 6th place in the NBA's Eastern Conference. And now with the season winding down, the Bulls are planning a move and hope to return to their former glory. So stay tuned for the excitement. It's the Lakers and the Bulls next. Los Angeles Lakers basketball is being brought to you by Southwest Airlines. And now, ladies and gentlemen, live from the brand new United Center in Chicago, Illinois, it's the Los Angeles Lakers and the Chicago Bulls. Hello again, everybody. I'm Chick Hearn along with Stu Lance, and I want to tell you this town is being swept. It's not pandemonium, it is bandemonium. The people here have gone absolutely berserk with the announcement that Michael Jordan couldn't hit the curveball, so he's going to take up basketball once again. The announcement we think will come on Monday. And immediately, the impact has hit the entire sports world with a big one. He's never played here in this new building, but he's always been present. Yes, a larger-than-life action bronze of Michael Jordan is at the entry to the new United Center. It is absolutely beautiful, and it looks exactly like him going in for a slam dunk, doesn't it?
Well, and you know what? On Monday, it could come, as you said, as early as Monday, he may be doing just that, going in for some slam dunks. Can you imagine defending Michael Jordan with the new rules of no hand checking? He's going to shoot 20 free throws a game.
Doing waitress work. Ceballos will start at the point guard. Boy, he's been playing so well. He's missed 14 games this year with a stress-fractured foot and then a bad leg. At the other guard, a fellow that in his last 11 games has been sensational, Anthony Peeler. In the middle, Vlade Divac, the most improved center in the NBA. Have a special on him and his family at halftime for you, radio and television. Sam Bowie giving it his all, gutting it out, as they say. And at the other forward, coming up from the CBA, Lloyd Daniels, 6'7", will be asked to guard. Yep, you got it. Scottie Pippen. Lloyd will give it his best, I'll tell you that. Del Harris is the head coach. Billy Burtka, Larry Drew, and Michael Cooper are the assistants to Del. Gary Vitti is the trainer, and the building is darkened. B.J. Armstrong is the first one introduced, out of Iowa, 7th year in the league, 6'2", 185. And a guy that's been in every league that's ever existed, Pete Myers of Arkansas Little Rock, 6'6", 180, 8-year veteran, 3rd with Chicago. In the middle, they're going to start Will Perdue. When he puts on his mask to guard a broken nose, you won't know him. Vanderbilt, 7 feet, 240. Tony Kukoc, great passer, great scorer, 6'11", 230, Croatia. And Scottie Pippen, Central Arkansas, 6'7", 225. He's 29 years of age, and this is his 9th year in the league. The head coach is Phil Jackson. Been with Chicago 6 years, played with the New York Knicks, coached in the CBA for 5 years. Overall, 13 years of coaching experience. Quiet, likable man. Tex Winter, Jimmy Clemens, and Jimmy Rogers are his assistants, and Chip Schaefer is the trainer. 21,000. Gary Benson on the left, Bennett Salvatore in the middle, and Kenny Mauer on the right.
Potential return of MJ. Yeah. That brings a smile to everybody's face.
I'll say. Earlier in the year, Pippen won the chair throwing contest. 68 feet, 2 inches.
I guess the opposition, though, isn't smiling with his return.
I am. I like it.
You don't have to guard him.
The ball to Peeler, or rather three, and he hit the 20-footer. If he gets hot, he could go for 50. He's that kind of a streak shooter. Here's Armstrong coming to the front court. And the ball goes over to Scottie Pippen. Pippen can do everything that a basketball player is supposed to do. The ball to Myers, screen. Myers, 18-footer, no. Vlade's rebound. Vlade gives the ball off to Ceballos. He comes in the attacking 47 feet. We're along the northern sideline near midcourt. Now the ball to Peeler. Peeler gives it off to Daniels. He had 3 3-pointers in the first quarter last night. Vlade dribble drive around Kukoc, lay it up and in.
Yeah, that's where Tony Kukoc really has a lot to learn yet on the defensive end. If they let him go single coverage, Vlade will kill him.
Now Kukoc has got it inside. He's guarded by Vlade. Dribble drive Kukoc underneath, put it up, missed the shot. Rebound tipped by Vlade twice, and it comes over, and the rebound will be credited to Peeler. Peeler in front court, bounce it over to Sedale. In the air, 16-foot jumper, that's good. He's 2 for 2, and the Lakers lead at 6-0. Reminiscent of last night when they made 9 of their first 10 shots. All right, here we go. In with the ball in the front court, Sedale. He looks like he's live tonight. He fakes, bounce ball in low to Vlade, knocked away by Kukoc. Not a good pass. Vlade didn't come to meet it either. And here's Pippen going the other way. Pippen pivots. He's out in front for a 3-point shot. Don't be surprised if it goes, and it goes. Scottie Pippen. You got to know your horses if you go to the races. It's 80-80s made.
He leads them in 3-point field goals made. He leads them in almost every category that there is.
All right, the Lakers are up 6-3. Here's the ball to Peeler. Peeler yo-yoing up and down. Out in front of Vlade above the 3-point line, and back over to Peeler. Bowie is posting up. Bowie gets the pass inside against Will Perdue. Bowie backs in, turns, hangs, hook shot, 8-footer, good, and the Los Angeles Lakers haven't missed anything. They're 4 for 4. And with the ball in the front court, Paul Evans is here keeping score. Came all the way from Baltimore to be with us. Now Myers has got the ball.
Oh, he came to see MJ.
Pass in low to Pippen, turn, shoot. He's got 5 points. He is sensational. I sit at home watching TV when he plays, and I screamed. He's sensational. Myers said, shut up. And it's now 9:40 to play in the period. 8-5 is the score. There by Daniels, in low to Myers, comes around Peeler, bounces the ball to Perdue, throws it up, misses, rebound to Peeler. Peeler out of the backcourt. Lakers dodged the bullet there. Bounce pass to Bowie at the base alone. Underneath, slammed up, no good. Foul, Scottie Pippen. He complains in the call. He did have a lot of ball. I thought he came off the ball under the arm. 2 shots, Bowie.
Sam Bowie took a little bit more, too much time to get to the basket for the attempted dunk. Scottie Pippen comes a long way to make up that ground. Tries to get the block. Gets a lot of basketball on that play, but he also gets a little piece of the arm. That sends Sam Bowie to the line for 2.
Free throw won't go. Short. Sam was holding that left thumb of his that he had to take time off with.
A few games since that time that he hasn't had it wrapped to play.
Free throw is good. And the Lakers have the lead 9-5. Set the 24. Sedale Threet's got the ball. He's tried 2 shots, made them both. Here's Peeler. He'll make a 3 from right there. He loves that straightaway shot. See that? Well, thank you, Peeler. And Peeler now has got 3 points. And the Lakers have a 12-5 lead. Ball in the front of Perdue. Perdue sets the screen for Pippen. He comes around that. He made 1 3 in the game. He's always looking, reads the floor. In low to Perdue. Dribble on Vlade. Underneath. Left-hand shot on the way. Hooks it in. Nice play. Will Perdue.
It didn't look pretty, but the results are all that count.
Yep. Here's the 4th best scorer. He's averaging 8.5 points a game. Bowie from 20 feet. That won't go down. The rebound is off. Pippen takes it away from teammate Myers. Pippen comes to the front court. Pippen. Hesitation dribble. Now he gives the ball up to Armstrong. Pippen makes good decisions. The ball in low to Perdue. Perdue has got it. Perdue. Out in front to Kukoc. 10 on the clock. Dribble drive. Somebody better pick him up. They give to Perdue, and he slam dunk. A terrible mistake by the Lakers defensively.
Well, Vlade let Tony Kukoc get around him, and Bowie had to come over and help, and Bowie's man gets the dunk.
You can tell that. Armstrong intercepted. Armstrong with the ball in the front court. Out in front of the trail man Myers, and Pete gives it off to Kukoc. Tony from Croatia fires and gets it. Left-hander. That's his first basket in 2 shots, and the Laker lead is paired to 1. 12-11. Sedale Threet out of the backcourt. The Lakers go home right after the ball game. Threet gives to Peeler. Peeler's 18-foot jumper. Nice shot. Peeler is having himself some kind of trip.
He is really playing some good basketball.
He really is. And he's got 5 points. And low it goes to Pippen. Turn, shoot, 8-foot jumper. That's good.
Well, see, the problem is you can't play defense after a guy catches the ball. You have to play defense before he catches it, keep him from his favorite spot.
Nice rebound. He goes to dribble, backing in on Kukoc. Wants to come down the middle. He spins underneath, puts it up and in. That's a beautiful play. Head and shoulder fake with the dribble. Vlade is 2 for 2, and he's got 3 rebounds. Here's a pass at the other end to Kukoc, and he scores down there. 6-11. This is high. 16-15, the Lakers.
Pippen was on his way for an alley-oop play, and the whistle has sounded as Vlade really going to work on Kukoc on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Keys is 6'7", 205. Just signed another 10-day contract yesterday. Jump shot to give Chicago the lead is good. Put in by the little guard B.J. Armstrong. Campbell also came in the lineup for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Campbell had to miss a couple of games with a sprained ankle. Vlade dribbling, gets under the basket, throws it up left-handed, and scores up for two. Vlade becoming ambidextrous, and it's 18-17 the Lakers.
Vlade's playing. We talked about how well Peeler's playing. Vlade's playing better. As the Lakers' Nick Van Exel on the bench, looking very good in those street clothes, but would rather see him in uniform.
Myers lobs it back into Kukoc. Kukoc back to the basket. Kukoc backing in. Comes underneath. Puts it up. And it's blocked by Campbell. Nice block shot. Length of court pass to Vlade, who tripped. Was almost down. Throws it up. No good. Rebounded off to Myers. Tough luck for Vlade. Stubbed his toe in the 10-second line. Dribbling the ball. Armstrong above the 3-point line. Armstrong takes it in low to Purdue. Purdue out in front of Kukoc for a three-pointer. On the way, no good. Rebounds off. Keys wants it, and Keys turned an ankle. He's got another injury. I'll tell you, it must be in the water wherever we go. A knee injury, and he is really in some kind of pain. Doggone it. It's a 20-second timeout, ladies and gentlemen. The man that's injured is Randolph Keys. He can walk.
I don't think he can walk. He tried it when they first got him up, and he just couldn't take a step. He doubled over. He wasn't even standing erect at that time, but he even bent over further, and they decided to wait until they could get another means of transporting him off the floor. Stretch to get that rebound is when it's like he pulled something maybe. You could see him grimace. I don't know whether that's because of the contact from behind maybe, but you can see the grimacing. He calls a 20 immediately, sits down, lays down, holding his midsection.
Here they come with a wheelchair. Not a gurney, but a wheelchair. Looks like two paramedics from the ambulances that are always on hand for a game ever would come close to this. Leaving the floor in the wheelchair is Randolph Keys, Southern Mississippi. 2 years in the CBA. This year he was averaging 16 points and 7 rebounds. Yesterday he was thrilled to death. He just got a second 10-day contract in the big league. This trap, here going to his left is Street, his 18-foot jumper, that's too long. The rebound is off, taken by Winnington to midcourt. Here comes Peeler on defense. There goes Armstrong on offense, and Armstrong scores. That makes it a 20-6 run in 6 minutes. And the Lakers fall behind 25-18. An alibi, but you won't hear music. 2:24 left to play in the quarter. Kukoc dribbles around Harvey, comes in deep, gives to Winnington his 15-footer. That's good. He averages 5 points a game, and he's off of the bench now, and he has scored 6 already.
Well, he's good at keeping the big guys away from the basket. Vlade trying to drift and help, and he knocks down jumpers.
Here's the next one by Purdue. That'll be short. The rebound is to Vlade. Length of court pass. Peeler settles under. Peeler goes under. Slam dunk. Left-handed. Peeler, in his last 11 games, all of them starts, has averaged 21 points and 4 assists.
Heads-up play by Vlade.
Yeah, 7 points for Peeler, sure was. 28-22 there. Dribble drive, turn, hang. 17-footer won't get there. The rebound is off, taken inside by Purdue. Purdue gives the ball to Kukoc. 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 That's unusual, isn't it? Armstrong with it. Straight away from the basket. Good three-point shooter. That's a 2 if it goes. It goes. He was standing right on the three-point line. He's got all 3 shots. He's prized.
Yeah, I like to watch him play because he shoots the basketball. He's a good shooter. And as I mentioned it earlier, it's almost like it's a lost art.
They'll treat. The Lakers are down 28-22. Make it 30-22 now. Both teams are out of fouls. Sedale to the baseline, being pursued by Myers. Out to Vlade. Cross court over here to Campbell. He goes to dribble. Holds it. Wants to go back into Vlade. 7 on the clock. It goes to Vlade. Pivot. Comes underneath. A heck of a move. Oh, it went in. He got enough English to coax it in. Wasn't that nice?
That was some kind of shot by Vlade. Under the arm with all kind of English.
Be sure and see Vlade's special on radio and hear it on radio at halftime. Kukoc with it. Out in front, it comes Armstrong to Pete Myers. Pete going to shoot a 3. That's good. The Lakers like that. The rebound is off and it's taken by Street. Street in the front court. Change direction. Comes underneath. Feeds the ball off. And kind of it goes. It goes. Look at Peeler's face. He yelled out loud.
I'll tell you something about this Laker team. You can talk about all the injuries, but anybody that they put on the floor, they play hard, and they really never, ever pack it in.
Look at this shot.
Anthony Peeler gets fouled, throws it up, and he is happy when it goes through.
He's looking for his 10th point with a free throw. And that was a heck of an assist, you know that, by Street.
Sedale drew the defenders to him and threw it to Peeler, and Peeler threw it to the basket. He's got a 3-point opportunity, and right away the Lakers down only by 4.
Tony Smith comes in the ball game. His mom is here from Wisconsin. Saw her at the hotel last night. And it's now 30-27 as the Lakers bounce back. And now Stevie Kerr, University of Arizona.
Yeah, you better not leave him open.
I'll say not. He can fill it up, and he's been red hot, averaging 12 points a game in his last 3 games. Dribble drive, Armstrong underneath. Put it up, no. Rebound is off to Campbell. Campbell gives the ball to Peeler. No time left. Quarter's over. Good quarter.
Good quarter. The Lakers fell behind by about 9, but they didn't quit. They end the quarter on a 5-0 run. They trail by 3, 30-27. And they're going to be in this ball game, I believe, because they are a fired-up bunch on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Did when Pippen was out there. His teammates, I should say, did. You can't see through the coach. There goes Pippen down the middle, and he is fouled. The foul's going to be on probably Harvey. It is. League in steals.
He leads the team in points, rebounds, blocks,
I didn't mean
steals, everything.
I think
he leads them in 9 categories, Chick, 8 of which are positive. He leads them in turnovers as well.
I was talking about the league. He leads the league in steals. Here's the ball into Daniels, guarded by Pippen. Shoots over him from 18, makes a nice shot. Nothing but net, as they say. And the Lakers pulled to within 2. That's Daniels' first basket. Comes in his second shot of the ball game. He was in Chicago. Blount with the ball. He was picked 25th in the draft, first round. And Van Exel wasn't picked until the second round, 36th. Here's Pippen with it, 20 feet out. Fired, in and out, no. Rebound is off under the basket. Slam dunk.
That's a
easy play for.
That's a big body that Longley has.
He is 7'2", 265. Current standings for the playoffs. Now Campbell brings it to Smith. Tony tries to thrill his mother. He puts it up, no good. The rebound is off. It bounces in the hands of Bowie. He pump fakes, then he's fouled in the act of shooting. The foul will be on Longley.
Oh, he got Longley up in the air. And here, Stacey Brown and Renee Hawkins. Both of them want to say hello to their friends back in L.A.
Bowie at the line makes 2, and it's 33-33. We play in the second quarter, just under 10 minutes left to play. Steve Kerr with the ball, snaps it over to Pippen. Pippen brings it back out in front to Ron Harper. Harper to Kerr. He turns, he's in the air, 15-foot bank shot is good. He's an excellent shooter. Kerr is a 50% shooter on the year. 35-33.
And the majority of his are from like 3-point land.
He's in Los Angeles on Monday. He will not, of course, return tonight. Here's a pass going over to Smith. Takes it in low and handling it. Bowie bouncing it to Smith. Is he a passer? Yes. Basket counts. Foul Kerr. I'm not ashamed to ever say that Bowie is the best passing center in this league, Stu.
I'll tell you, he just understands the game so well. He knows what types of passes to use. He reads the floor. He sees Tony open. Stevie Kerr had his head turned. Bounce pass. A basket. 3-point opportunity. Kerr never sees the basketball. And that's what you have to do on the defensive end.
Smith's free throw completes a 3-point play. Smith only shooting 69% free throws. Bowie looking, pass underneath, nice pass to Daniels, and he blows the layup. He blew a couple last night, too. Here's the ball in midcourt to Kerr. Kerr bounces back over to Pippen for a 3-pointer. On the way, his second of the game is good. Is that only his first?
No, that's his second.
That's what I thought. Where's the other mark?
His stroke really looks good tonight.
It's 38-36. Out behind a pick by Campbell is Daniels. Daniels dribbling in the 3-point area. Daniels takes the ball back to Smith. Ball in low to Bowie. Turn, shoot with 3 in the goal. Oh, what a shot. Kind of a frozen rope from 16 feet at the baseline. 7 points for Bowie.
I guess when you're 7'1", you can shoot a frozen rope if you jump.
Harper to Pippen. Another 2-pointer this time. That's no good. The rebound is off. Daniels has got it. Daniels front court. Treat will come in when it's dead. Daniels is guarded over on the far side of the floor. And he's guarded by Scottie Pippen. Good shot blocker. Ball into Campbell. Good shot blocker. Pass out to Bowie. Here's Peeler for 3, but he dribbles around Longley. Oh, underneath for a 2-hand slam. What a play. What a play. Longley went after it like a fish after a piece of bait. That's 12 points for Peeler.
Oh, boy, I guess the brakes on Longley's car don't work anymore.
Given off to Peeler. Peeler on Kerr. Fake. Gives the ball under the basket to Bowie. Turn. Shoot. Little hook shot way short. He misjudged the shot. I don't think he had his right location line. Here we go with Kerr. Kerr stops. 20 feet out. Shoot and get it.
You just cannot back up with Steve Kerr. He doesn't possess a lot of speed, so you can afford to go at him and be under control and still be able to contain him. But if you back off, he'll knock down the jump shot.
He was drafted by Phoenix, played 3 years at Cleveland, dribble drive down the middle. Oh, what a play by Peeler, throwing it over the 7-2 man at the end of it, and that's Longley. Peeler's got 14 points in the first half. Ball goes in low to Pippen. Pippen fakes the return pass, goes underneath, throws it up, goaltending, and a foul. Goaltending and a foul. The foul is on... The goaltending is on Campbell, and the foul is on Daniels.
The Lakers Basketball Network.
Left, 6 minutes. Ball in Vlade is deflected. Vlade got it. Give it back to Smith in the give and go, and he missed the layup. He was flying. Couldn't get any lift off that sore leg. Here's the ball to Kukoc. Comes in deep. Feeds it through the key to Pippen. 17-foot jumper. He makes 5 straight points, and they lead at 45-42. The next time it's dead. Bounce pass Smith. Again, a great pass, and again he blows the layup. Great pass. Bowie made the pass. Kukoc with the ball. Kukoc dribbling against Bowie, pivots underneath, reads the ball to Harper, and Harper puts it up and in. Well, you can't keep missing those layups.
But that's what Kukoc does to you. He can get you in there, and then when you think you have to defend it, he finds a way to make a good pass.
That's a 4-point switch. You miss 2, and give him 2 at the other end. Chicago on a 7-0 run. Lottie out of front to Smith. Try to get back with a 3. That's no good. The rebound is a curve. The Lakers trail it 47-42. They've given up 7 straight points. Bad pass saved by Kukoc. Vlade picked it up. Vlade dribbling the ball. Where are you going, Vlade? We'll see you at halftime with your family if you stop. Ball under to Smith. He puts it in. And he shakes his head as though to say, hey, my mom's here and she's going to be mad at me for missing 2 of them. Here's Kukoc in deep on Vlade. Puts it up over Vlade and scores. Vlade couldn't get the timing as to when Kukoc was going to shoot.
Plus he quick jumped him too.
Going to his left street. Back to Vlade. 20 feet out, way short. The rebound is fumbled by Jordan. Or excuse me, by Armstrong. I'm thinking about Jordan. Believe me. Here's a steal. A nice steal by the big man. Daniels gives to Bowie. They are going to overpass if they keep shooting it. And they finally got Daniels to put it in. Wow.
Well, the problem was Daniels gave the ball to Bowie too early.
That's right.
The Lakers very fortunate to come out of that scenario with a deuce.
4 points for Daniels. Lakers are down by 1. Kukoc dribbling. Nice change of direction. Score. He put Vlade to sleep, and Vlade is grinning. He says, boy, did he get me on that. 51-48. Pass in low to Peeler. He turns. He feeds it out in front. Kukoc breaks it up. Pippen's got it. Midcourt, give the ball to Armstrong. 360 turn. Fires a 3. Didn't get it. Rebounds off the top of the board to Vlade. Look out, Vlade. Pippen's in the big game. Vlade gets down to get it. Vlade's on the floor. Pippen and Kukoc on the floor. So it's a Laker 4-on-3 advantage. Over to Daniels. He's going to shoot for a 3. That's no good. The rebound Armstrong. 51-48, the Lakers trail. Here's Kerr coming down the floor. You better pick him up, fellas. You better pick him up.
You just have to get to him and make him
16-footer, and it's now 53-48. Timeout. Timeout the Lakers.
If you don't make him shoot under pressure, he's going to knock it down. The Lakers take a timeout, trailing by 5. It's 53-48. We've got 2 minutes, 16 seconds left to play on the Lakers Basketball Network.
24. The inbound to Vlade. Vlade dribble behind the back, comes underneath, feeds the ball off. Peeler's got it. Peeler scores, and Peeler's got 16 points.
You talk about a change of direction. 7-footer change of direction.
Yeah, here's a good change of direction coming up, too. Right there. Turnaround jumper by Pippen. No, the rebound is off to Antonio Harvey. He said, help. Where's my teammate? Entertaining ball game. Hope you're enjoying it, radio and television. The ball into Vlade Divac. Vlade holds it up. Vlade cross-courts it over to Harvey. He's an open 20-foot jumper. Didn't make it. Rebound Vlade. Vlade inside, underneath. Put it up and didn't get it. Rebound is off. Put up by Peeler. By the Pig. And Pig scores it. Nice play by Pig Miller. Oink, oink. Michigan State, his school last year. He ties it up with a 3-point play. And it's 53-53. The inbound pass to Armstrong. Tennessee saw a struggle. Neither team getting much of an advantage. The Lakers did trail at 1 point by 9, 27-18. And here's the ball. Armstrong bounces at the baseline. Jump shot. Wennington no good. Nice rebound. Pig Miller up high. And he uses that big body to keep Kukoc away. Sedale Street. He's due to hit one. He's in the front court, but he's going to his right. Lottie's 20-footer outside won't be close. The rebound inside. Knocked away and out of bounds. Nice try by Antonio Harvey.
Again, Antonio Harvey, a lot of energy. When you're in the last game of a 4-game trip, you need energy, guys, and Harvey can do that.
All right, Pippen with it, dribble around Harvey. Didn't shoot it, throws it out of bounds. That was a bad play by Pippen. You don't see that very often. You better take a picture of it and put it in your wallet.
Well, I don't know. He leads his team in turnovers as well, so he's obviously had a number of those.
Whitley turns in his expense account. He'll say they took it to a steakhouse. Here's a jump shot outside. Kukoc no good. Half is over. And at the end of the first half, hey, 24 minutes of good play. 53-53, Stu.
The Lakers, you should have known that they were going to come out tonight and play hard. They do that every night.
Coming up at halftime, a special feature now on Lakers center Vlade Divac. The score at halftime, 53-all. This is the Lakers Basketball Network. 4 points in the first minute of the game. He's had 1 point since. He's backing in. He turns and gives the ball to Vlade. He shoots a 21-foot two-pointer and hits it. Drills it. That gives him 10 points. Vlade's also got 8 rebounds and 3 assists. Ball in the front court in a tied game at 55 all here in the third quarter. I'm Chick Hearn along with Stu Lance. And giving the ball out in front, it comes to Purdue. Purdue guarded by Sam Bowie to Kukoc. Kukoc straddling the three-point line over to Pippen. Out in front to Armstrong. He fakes, goes around Peeler, drills a 19-footer, and he wants a foul. He couldn't have got fouled because Peeler was already gone.
Well, he wanted to foul because when Peeler ran by him, he grabbed him by the arm a little bit.
Bowie against Purdue. Bowie's still holding the ball. Still holding it. He shoots a 20-footer. It's no good. The rebound is off to Purdue wearing the face mask. And he clears the ball off to Myers. Myers to Kukoc. Three-point country. Kukoc out to Purdue, and above the three-point line, they clear it off to Armstrong. 20-foot jumper. He hits 2 in a row. Oh, he said 3 points on that. Yeah. All right. I thought he was behind, in front of the line. It's now 60-55. And the little guy Armstrong comes out with 5 points in a hurry. Here's a dribble drive by Treat to the base. Ball away 16-footer. There's his first basket since the first minute of the game. His third basket overall.
He's only had a total of 4 shots.
That's right. Dribble drive Armstrong down the middle. Feeds it to Kukoc. His 20-foot jumper and away. There came out hot. Wow. They hit another 3. 2 threes and a deuce to open it in 2 minutes of play.
Break down the defense with dribble penetration. That's what BJ did and got Kukoc a 3.
Gives the ball down the middle of Myers. He gives back to Kukoc. He's underneath, throws up a wild shot. He wants to foul. You shoot him that badly, you ought to want to foul. Here's the ball to Treat. Over to Vlade. He's alone. He sets. He fires. He gets at the baseline. Vlade comes out smoking. He's got 6 points in the quarter. We've only played 2 minutes and 45 seconds. And Vlade totally has got 14 points, and the Lakers pulled it within 2. They stood that barrage of 7 quick points, 8 quick points by Chicago. Now Pippen tries for 2 more and gets it from 20 feet. Outside in the perimeter, they're doing awfully well. And here's Street coming down the floor, 65-61. He feeds it over, and they go into Purdue with it from Myers. Now to Kukoc. Another 3 by Kukoc, short. Rebound is off to Peeler. Watch this slasher. He's in the front court. He goes in deep. He throws it up and banks it in. Ooh.
Has he got some live legs with him last game of a 4-game trip?
And he's got 18 points, too. On this trip, he's been averaging 23 points. A nice bank shot. Pippen is really a good bank shooter. He turns and made a 17-footer, and it's 67-63. That's 20 points for Pippen. He's the first guy that attained 20 tonight for either team. The turnovers, he had 5 in the first half, Stu.
Well, he's a creative type of player.
Ball underneath. Slam dunk. Nice play. Antonio Harvey couldn't decide whether to dribble or slam it, so he said, it looks like John Black's down there. I'll slam it. And he did. 67-65. Dribble drive. Pippen. Block shot. Foul. And Harvey is the referee.
Antonio Harvey on the other end, and Scottie Pippen will change of direction. Antonio Harvey gets the ball, but again comes off the ball and gets contact with the arm, and that's where they're going to call the foul, especially when you're Scottie Pippen. Basket by Harvey. Out of bounds pass to him, and just rises up. Throws it down.
That looked like the statue out in front with the ball being extended in the hands of Jordan, didn't it? All right, 69-65. 3. Somebody better shoot it. Vlade for 3 is straight. In and out. Harper rake. And the rebound is often taken by Purdue. Length of court to Kukoc to Pippen. Mr. Dependable on the bank shot. He knocks it home for his 8th consecutive point. And the Lakers will take a timeout, I think. Let's see if they do. Yes, they do. 6:45 to play in the quarter. The Lakers are down by 6-2. 3-point country. 10 in the 24. Kukoc. Good passer. Pass underneath to Myers. He'll shoot that one. He shot it. He posted up on Peeler and made the shot. That's 2 points for him in the ballgame. His first basket. And the Lakers trailed it by 8. Their biggest deficit was 9. 73-65. And the ball handled out by Sedale Treat. If you're wondering, Van Exelkamp played tonight, back spasm, didn't even go into uniform. Daniels, 18-foot jumper, nice shot. He really did a nice step-back job, Stuart.
He really did, and he's being defended by a guy that's not too shabby on the defensive end.
Purdue fakes the pass, gives it back to Kukoc. In low, Pippen's posting up on Daniels. Pippen comes outside, steps back, shoots a 20-footer. That's his 10th point in their last 12.
Well, maybe if he scores 10 more, they'll take the ball out of his hand.
Maybe they'll put him on the bench to rest. Yeah, he's got to get some shots. The ball to Vlade. They take it over. Peeler fires too long from 3-point range, and the rebound to Pippen. His pass knocked down by Street. Picked by Pippen. Pass on the same motion. A great play by Pippen. After it came back, he took it in one hand and continued the motion for the pass.
Well, the last time down, you said he was a complete package, and I will second that. That guy is an amazing player.
Basketball network.
That last play that Pippen made, it was batted down by Sedale, but Pippen picks it up and in one motion feeds it to P.J. Armstrong, who gets the layup.
Sensational play. The ball. Daniels for three. No good. Rebound Campbell. Fumble. Get it back. Give to Daniels. He's going to the hole and score. I tell you, he's not a bad offensive player, and he's not too bad on defense. He made some nice interceptions last night. All right, he's got 8 points tonight. And Armstrong with the ball. The Lakers are down by 8 points in the third. 4 minutes to play. Here's Pippen with it. Pass underneath. He's involved in another one. Vlade blocks the shot. It goes to Pippen. Forget it. Slam dunk. That gives him 28 points. 12 in this quarter. And we've got almost 4 minutes left to play.
By Chicago, Vlade made a good defensive play blocking the attempted dunk. But there's Scottie Pippen to pick up the loose ball and hammer it home. As Vlade, who was on his wallet, looked up.
All right, Campbell at the line. The free throw is good, and the Lakers have made 15 in a row. Armstrong, B.J. in the front court. Stop. Bounce the ball in low to Pippen. Pippen against Daniels. Out in front of the open man, Myers. 19-foot jumper. Nice shot. They've had a good shooting quarter, I'll tell you that, as a team. It's a 10-point ball game.
They've had a good shooting game.
81-71 is the score. The Lakers trail it in the third. Back in 93. Here's Kerr with it to Pippen, three-pointer straight away. No good. The rebound is off to Tony Smith. He's not near himself. He doesn't have any quickness at all. But the guy's got to play. Everybody else is in the hospital or an ambulance. Here's the ball going in low to Campbell. He turns. Right-hand hook of 8. That's a nice shot over Purdue. That's 8 points for him. And the Lakers are only down by 8, folks. I think it's a pretty representative showing, don't you?
I agree totally. I think this Laker team is showing that they are very deep and they do not quit.
Pippen stands on at 6'7". He's got 2 blocks in this quarter. Dribble drive and a foul is on Campbell. And the Lakers coming apart at the seams and not playing very well here in the last 5 minutes. Peeler is talking to the referee, telling him, hey, he blocked the ball, but after that he came down and hit me in the mouth. Corey Blount, University of Cincinnati, picked in 93, 25th in the draft, played 2 years at Cincinnati.
BJ's got 5 assists to go with now 15 points.
Nice player, nice player. Daniels gives it up to Smith. The Bulls have dominated this quarter. Smith holds it up and gives to Peeler. Peeler dribbles to the left, stops, 20-foot jumper for his 20th point, won't go, and the rebound is to Blount. Blount to Kerr, and Kerr gives to Armstrong. 10 seconds left. Scottie Pippen's going to run the clock down. Let's see what he does with it. Says clear out inside. There's the man open over Armstrong. This is his favorite shot of the building. He got it. That's his favorite shot. And Pippen set him up. Chicago 21-8 to finish off the quarter with a nice run.
Well, they try to blow it open. It's 14 points, but the Lakers trailed by 15 going into the fourth at Orlando, and they made a game of it on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Mattered himself for missing it. Here's Armstrong going down the middle. Armstrong in deep. Finger roll won't go down. The rebound is taken by Miller. Miller made a good transition the length of the floor, I'll tell you that. Now Smith the other way takes it over to Street. Street in low to Miller. Miller back to Street. Street got 8 points in the ball game. Lobby in to Miller. Out to Vlade. Vlade hits a 20-footer. Vlade's got 16 points. Not a bad ball game for Vlade. He's also got 10 rebounds. Here's the ball to Kukoc. The Lakers trail it by 12. Their biggest deficit a minute ago was 14. Kerr over to Pippen. Pippen against Daniels. Hacking him in. Sets him up. Right hand up. Oh, he actually threw the ball down. Beautiful shot. That gives him 30 points. And it's 89-75. Lakers have run into some buzzsaws on this trip. Shaq O'Neal, 46. Last night they gave up the Ryder, 34. Jump shot outside. Hey, nice shot by Ceballos. 8 points for him. He had Evan Tyre outscored the entire Laker team, 26-24. Lottie down the middle, underneath, hook shot, nice shot, good extension of the right arm. 90-79, 9:27 left to play. Bounce pass into Miller. Still 9 big minutes to play. The Lakers got a chance here, especially with Pippen out of the ballgame. Now we got to the ball, cross-courted over to Smith. He fires for 3. He got it. That's a big shot. Now it's 90-82. As the Lakers make 5 consecutive points.
And Phil Jackson wants to take a timeout. Talk about his defensive alignment. The Lakers up by 8. 90-82. We still have about 9 minutes to play on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Back to Kukoc. 3-point country. He wants to drive on Vlade. He tries to, and Vlade breaks it up. Antonio Harvey linked the court to Ceballos. He's gone. He scores. And it's now 90-84.
That was some pass by Harvey. He led him perfectly, and Ceballos gets the deuce.
But what freed the ball up? Vlade Divac on defense. And the ball to Armstrong. 90-84. 8:15 to play. The Lakers trail. Bounce pass in low to Winnington. Underneath to Harper. Harper lays it off. They missed the shot. The man that missed it was Bushler. Vlade gets the rebound. Vlade's got 12 rebounds. And Ceballos getting into the action now. And Treat above the 3-point line. The Laker coach is going to be hoarse on the airplane tonight. And here is the ball out in front. We got the ball to Miller, and Miller to Treat. 10 on the 24. Into Vlade. He can beat Winnington. Oh, what a pass to Miller. Score, foul, Bushler. What a great pass by Vlade.
That was a great play by Vlade. He read the defense perfectly. Hits the cutting Anthony Miller, who gets fouled. Continuation play in effect. Miller gets the basket. Scottie Pippen re-enters the ball game, as does Stevie Kerr.
And as does Luke Longley. Going to try to wear the Lakers down. They don't have many people on the Lakers squad. They lost Randolph Keys in the first quarter tonight. Abdominal tear. Any assist Vlade got in the ball game, Paul? Free throw is good. 3-point play. 90-87. The Lakers were down 90-77, so the Lakers have scored 10 straight points. So would I. And Pippen's got the ball. He's got 30 points in the game. He gives the ball to Kerr. Kerr, a fine shooter. Ball into Luke Longley against Vlade. Vlade with 4 fouls. Longley around him. Oh, that's a great play. He went around him and put it up with a left hand. Outstanding play.
Yeah, Vlade did a good job also of not picking up the foul.
Now to Miller. Miller to Smith. Smith out in front to Pig. Pig brings it over to Treat. Treat dribbles. He beats Kerr. He stops. 15-footer. Nice shot. Great play. He really put on the brakes. Got his 3rd basket of the quarter on his 4th shot. And it's 92-89. The Lakers are down. 15 fouls. The Bulls have only 1. Here's a dribble drive by Armstrong. He loves to shoot from that side of the floor. He comes out in front. Pass over to Kukoc. He likes to shoot from right there, too. His shot won't go. Can Vlade get it? No. Luke Longley does score. Longley, a great substitution by Phil Jackson here, comes in for 2 quick baskets on Vlade. Vlade hampered in part because of the foul situation. Pippen on the simulcast, dribbling out in front. Miller picks him up. Pippen takes the ball in low to Luke Longley. Out to Pippen for a big tree. He got it.
I don't think you can leave Scottie Pippen. The double team left Scottie, and they threw it right out to him. He buries the 3-pointer.
He's got 33 points. 36 is his season high. To Smith. Over to Harvey. Boy, this is a strange lineup out there for the Lakers.
They're not going to get a shot off.
Here's a pass underneath. Yes, they are right there. And he is fouled in the act of shooting. Harvey fouled by Longley, and Longley gets his 5th foul. 2 shots. That one is the score. Kukoc here in the 4th quarter. Give to Pippen. Pippen pivots. Goes around Harvey. Comes underneath. Harvey blocks the shot. And it bounces to Longley. It is blocked by Bowie. Sensational block shot. Doubleheader. Treat to Harvey. Underneath. Oh, by Pippen. Oh, standing ovation. Sensational NBA play. Now do you know why he's the best forward in the league? Listen to this crowd. 2 blocks at one end, 1 at the other. And Pippen's was the more spectacular.
Oh, that was a beautiful sequence.
Pippen's got it. 4 on the clock. Dribbles on Bowie. Underneath. Foul. Ball knocked loose by Miller. Goes to Longley. No. The 24-second clock. That's a heck of a play by Miller. How he got away without a foul, I don't know. But I do know this. It's an exciting ball game.
Chick, that last sequence, though, on both ends, the Lakers blocking 2 shots, and then Scottie Pippen blocking the shot of Antonio Harvey. That was just some play.
Go to the other end with that replay. Watch. Here he comes. Here comes. Oh, what a block. Great play.
Not only does he block it, he controls it.
Yeah, that's the important thing. All right, here's Street with it. Ball given off to Peeler. Peeler's got to hit a couple. Bowie's got it. Bowie looking, still looking. No passing lane. 9 on the clock. Out of front to Street, to the free throw line. 15-footer. Good shot. And he really did a good job because he was being played very tough by Kerr. And now that's 4 baskets in the fourth quarter and 6 shots for Street. It's a 4-point game. 3:19 to play, and it's 98-93. And this gutty Laker crew, battered from stem to stern, call a timeout as they reach the front court. We'll have 20 seconds on the 24, 3:15 in the game clock, Stu. Now, the score. The Bulls 98, the Lakers 93. We'll be right back after this word from Southwest Airlines. This is the Lakers Basketball Network.
Tonight's Chevrolet Lakers 35th anniversary spotlight is on June 2nd, 1991. Sam Perkins, three-pointer, gave the Lakers the lead with 14 seconds left in the game and a victory over the Bulls in Game 1 of the 91 NBA Finals.
Pippen is still here from that ball club, of course. Chicago rebounded from that loss, winning the next 4 games on their way to 3 consecutive NBA titles.
Find him. Now he gives to Vlade, and Vlade to Sedale. Sedale back to Vlade. Vlade down the middle, all the way, puts it up to goaltending. Yeah, that's an easy call. Pippen the goaltend. The ball was definitely on its downward flight. Vlade now has 20 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 blocks, and a great game. Underneath Armstrong, he fumbles it. Pippen picks the garbage. Pippen brings it over. Oh, here's the shot Armstrong likes. No good. Rebound to Peeler. Peeler gives the ball to Street. 1-on-1 against Pippen. He comes around him. He's underneath. He scores! What a play. Changed direction at the last minute for his 16th point, and it's his 10th of the quarter.
Sedale showing all kind of quickness down the floor around the arm of Scottie Pippen.
98-97 is the score. We got 1 minute and 37 seconds. Let me give it to you. Yeah, 137 is right. Pippen down the middle. Look out, fellas. Here he comes. Blocked by Antonio Harvey. We go the other way. Peeler, kind of it goes. It goes. Basket count. The Lakers have the lead. 1:26 to play.
Started off with defense again, and I believe Vlade Divac is the guy that got the block
shot. I'm not
sure
that they both didn't hit it.
Sends it down the other way. Pippen goes in. Harvey gets it first.
Yep.
Vlade gets it second.
They both got it.
Throws it out, and Peeler gets the deuce on the continuation play. He's got an opportunity for a 3-point play, and that would put the Lakers up by 2 with 1 minute and 26 to play.
The Lakers trailed 90-77, but they're on a 6-0 run here, and overall a 22-8 run. Free throw by Peeler for a 2-point lead. They got it. There was a big upset in Minneapolis last night. Could there be one here tonight? Who their go-to guy is, don't you? Kukoc with it. Kukoc down the middle. He's fouled, yeah. They're going to call it on 31. Bowie. The first free throw failed. Here's the next one by Kukoc. That failed. And the Lakers still have the 2-point lead. And the Laker bench is pretty aroused. If you go 0-3 on the road trip, starting a 4-game sweep, you know you've got to win one somewhere. All right, Stu.
I tell you something, Chick. What do you think about this Laker group coming into Chicago? They've got a 2-point lead with 1 minute and 6 to play on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Lakers have possession. They can go up by 4 or 5. Ball in low to Vlade. Vlade's had a great game. Vlade out in front to Peeler. Over to Bowie. He's going to shoot a 3. It's on the way. It's no good. Nice rebound. Antonio Harvey scores. What a great rebound by the youngster, second-year man. Lakers by 4. Timeout, Chicago.
You just never know what player on the Laker team is going to have the game. I think Antonio Harvey has come in and played extremely well on the defensive end. He's been matched up with Pippen. He's done a great job on the offensive end, just being in the right spot. He gets the basket there. The Lakers lead it by 4 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Where did that start here?
Run out the 24-second clock and be in good shape.
Here's where you got to play smart. Kukoc to Pippen. Pippen in deep. Pippen turns, throws the ball into the basket. It's knocked back to him, and he throws it in. A very lucky basket. The ball was bounced and it fell right back in Scotty's hand. He's now got 35 points, one under his season high. The Laker lead is 2. 37 seconds to play. With the ball in the front court, Sedale Treat. Sedale Treat holds it up, takes it into Blotty. He's down the middle. He's in deep. He gives the ball off to Bowie. He scores! He's fouled! What a great pass, complimented by a basket by Bowie.
Sam Bowie had his back to the basket, Chick. When Blotty gave him the pass, he just goes up, puts it off the glass, gets fouled. That's just a nice play. Blotty goes in. Luke Longley comes over to help with his back to the basket. Bowie with the basket, the foul, a free throw coming to make this a 5-point game with only 27 seconds left to play.
The Lakers have outscored them 27-10 in this run. Free throw is no good when they started it. Timeout is taken by the Bulls. When they started it, the Lakers were down 90-77 with 9:40 left in the game. Are they happy? Are they happy? Look out, it'll be a knockout on the Lakers Basketball Network.
To be Scottie Pippen, 35 points, 9 rebounds. He's the Pacific Vale sure shot player of the game.
Ball to Longley. Longley gives to Kukoc. Kukoc drives on Blotty, comes in deep, slips. Did he travel? I guess not. Throws it up. Rebound is off. And the Lakers, 2 men had it. Now the third man's got it, Bowie. And he's fouled. They might have called, let's see, did they call? No, they got
Scottie
Pippen.
Pippen.
I'll tell you, that shot, I thought he traveled before the shot, frankly. He's got back spasms, and you can't play this game with a bad back. There's no possible way, or any other sport. Both free throws are good. Chicago, this game is in the refrigerator. The door is closed, the lights out, the eggs are cooling, the butter's getting hard, and the jello's jiggling.
And the fans are exiting.
That's good, and make our drive to the airport a little easier. 106-100, 15 seconds to play. There's miracles all over the NBA, and especially with guys out there like Scottie Pippen. He made it, and the Laker lead is 5, 107-102. The ball is coming into Pippen. Pippen's been there before. He stops, he fakes, puts Harvey in the popcorn machine, shoots and makes a three-pointer.
I don't believe it.
6 seconds left. Harvey leaves his feet. The ball is to Peeler, and they foul him. I don't believe it. I think the Lakers have done that at least 6 or 7 times this year, given up a 3 when you cannot afford to give up a 3. Nice shot by Pippen. What does that give him? 40 points in the game. Second time in this trip that a player has scored 40 or more against the Lakers.
If Peeler can make 2 free throws, it'll be all for naught because Scottie Pippen fakes him out of the building and then waits for him to go by, knocks down the 3 to make it only a 2-point game. So Anthony Peeler really has to make both of these free throws now.
As for the Lakers, he's got 2 coming. The crowd is noisy, isn't it? So the Lakers have missed 2 out of 3 in the pressure cooker.
But that's what happens, Chick. Forget the free throws. That's what happens when you give up 3-point baskets.
I agree with you totally. They're holding up signs at behind the basket. Brick. That'll shut them up. But it's still not out of sight for them. 3 points will tie it. You don't want to go to overtime here. They'll have all the momentum. Here's Kukoc. 2 seconds. He fires for 3. Didn't get it. Lakers win. And the Los Angeles Lakers came from a 90-77 deficit to get the job done. With 9:40 to play, they were down by 13. This monstrous crowd was really cheering on Pippen and the Chicago Bulls, but the Lakers got it done behind Sedale Treat and Company. 108-105, the final. We'll be back in a minute.